We back. Camera died
back.
again. I'm tired of that.
We back.
Charge the camera when
Like we never left.
Okay, hey y'all. Welcome to episode 7 of the Speak On the Podcast. And of course, I'm your host Chelsea, holding it down solo today. Deanna will be on this video. Today we have
DamnRightRighteous.
So, like I said, we're gonna get to some things like we always do on this podcast. We're gonna ask them a couple questions, start a conversation. Alright, so tell us like a little bit about yourself.
That's a lot. What specifically you want to know?
Like
Party side, school side.
Or you could tell us a little bit of everything, just a little something.
23 from Rocky Mount. I got my son, got one son, he in here with me, everywhere, in the background. I ain't finished at UNCG, I'm taking this semester off, but I definitely am finishing. Let me see. What do you want to do? A lot. I love restaurants, fishing, I love everything. So it really depends on what you want to know.
Okay, so what about the party side?
Party side is how I make my money now. I definitely love it. I always kind of really liked the party, and really just as I partied more, I started realizing like people wanted to party with me. So I started my entertainment company.
Like a party promoter. Like, what made you want to start your entertainment company? Like, what's the origin story?
The origin. So I used to be in the Juice Crew. Not the Winston one, but the Greensboro one. I used to be in there my freshman year, and I was partying all the time, probably 2-3 times a week. And me and the guy that headed that, we kind of had a falling out about money. To be in. I think it's a lot. I can go into that in heavy detail, but it was a lot on it, and I decided to branch off from Juice Crew and make my own entertainment company, event planning company. And that's how I started. That's how I started Damn Right.
So how'd you come up with the name?
I sat in the car and smoked like 5-6 months with my boys, just trying to figure something out. And I think we had like Damn Right. I knew I wanted to be somewhat right in it. We had Damn Right. We had Right Way. We had like 2-3 or more corny names, but Damn Right was the one that like stuck.
Okay. So you have a promo team?
Yeah, I got the diamonds right now. I am about to like going into this next semester, go back to how I used to. Cause when I first started, I used to have like a promo team of like 30-40 people and just really like be blasting heavy everywhere. But I stopped it. It wasn't really, it wasn't beneficial and effective, but it just became a lot dealing with all those people and trying to make sure everybody happy. And especially when people start drinking, that's a lot of liquor you gotta buy.
Oh, Lord.
That's a lot, so I cut it down. Now I got like 8 girls that I rock with, and the diamonds.
Oh, they got the diamonds? Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
So what do you enjoy the most about like being able to have your own entertainment company? Like, what do you enjoy most about it?
I think the number one thing is like it's way better than any other job. You know what I'm saying? I create my own schedule. It's like entrepreneurship. I can really do what I want to do, and I get paid to party. And I make a lot off of it. Yeah.
So like, as far as like this semester, what has been your favorite so far? Your favorite event that you did?
It really probably was that first day party at Fest. It was lit. Yeah, I think that was the best one. No problems. That was probably the deepest one we had with most people. It wasn't crazy at first. The traffic was coming in slow, and I love it when it's like that way. In case anything ever do happen, get shut down or something, it's ready to end. And it just was great. The vibe everywhere was great. Everywhere was just great.
Yeah, it was definitely great. You didn't have to worry about no trauma or anything.
Yeah.
So, already. So as far as like, so I know you have your own club.
Yeah.
So what made you want to like venture out besides like doing that, like just having an entertainment company? And you do have, I know you have a studio too.
Yeah. I like to build on the platforms I already got. Like if I'm already throwing parties, because when you throw parties at somebody else's club, you don't get no bar. You just get what you make at the door. But you got your own club, like you get the door, you get the bar, and you kind of got a lot more freedom to do whatever you want, really. So I had to. And I only got a small one. I want something bigger. Like I got a small one holding like 200 people, but I want something bigger. But like it's not a lot to do it. You just gotta really have the right connections and have a little bit of money and just do it.
Okay. So do you feel like, you know, with this generation, I mean, you about there with us, but you feel like with this generation, like we party differently, like we don't really. It's certain things that y'all did that we just don't do or don't know how to do.
I definitely think it was a major switch after like the COVID era. Like it's just not, it still be lit in a lot of aspects, but like far as pre-COVID, man, people was just crazy. We partying everywhere, any time of the day, all day, going crazy. It be like that sometimes now, but it take like Aggie Fest or Ramfest. We was doing that all throughout the year.
Yeah, I've been hearing from different students, everything was kind of more fun. Like people was more out there, but now it's like we just kind of a little bougie.
Yeah, cause you still got the whole group of people that don't even want to like. I'm not coming outside. It's still COVID. I'm like, yeah, that whole group of people. And they gonna be like that for the next 3-4 years probably. You know. But it definitely is a little different. But it's getting back. This is the first year where it's getting a lot closer than what it used to be.
Okay, so how did COVID affect like your business? Like what, like was you struggling? Cause I know a lot of people were struggling like with their businesses.
Yeah, I ain't struggle because I really was pre-COVID. We was going insane just as far as the type of events we was doing, but it did definitely like throw me off, and like COVID happened like right before my son was born too. So it's like I stopped throwing parties in March. My son was born in June. So it was like, it sat me down and I spent like the first 6 months with him, but I ain't done no parties until like October that year. I think I went the whole time. So I started doing some whole other stuff. I got into like this construction. One of my partners, he got this construction company here at home. I got into that just to keep some bread for him. We was doing like little sales reps and he was teaching me like just the different ends of the construction company. But other than that, I ain't really missed a beat. It was a little break for me, and I really got to enjoy my time with my son when he was newborn. So I wasn't tripping. The money, I did definitely miss the money, because it happened the second week of Miami. Like, I was in Miami. I had Miami Spring Break week 1, week 2 we got shut down because of COVID. And we had to go home. No refunds on some of the venues we had. Crazy. It was just crazy.
That's understandable. So you basically said you took 6 months.
Yeah.
So you basically was on maternity leave.
No. On the low.
So has like having your son, has that kind of like changed like a little bit some things about you?
Yes and no. It really just I've always said I'm really like I'll be going hard anyway. But like it kind of now I know ain't no really let ups. But other than that, I still been getting it in how I've been getting it in before we was born. Because I knew I wanted to be right for when I did have a son or a child or doing anything. I wanted to always get my stuff in order. Other than that, I gotta move a little differently. When I got him, I can't go out. I gotta make sure I set my parties up right. That's about all.
Okay, so as far as I be wondering something. So when y'all throw parties and stuff, when it comes to planning, so how exactly do y'all like do that? Like the themes, the plays, the ticketing, like how do y'all do all of that? So what's the process from beginning to end?
Yeah, it really at first one of the main things is you really gotta have something you sending around. So if it's like whether it's Aggie Fest, Ram Fest, a basketball game, you gotta have something you sending around. And then you go from there to the themes. And with the themes now, I'm not even gonna lie, it's getting very hard to stay original. You know what I'm saying? I try not to, I don't never really
Everybody is doing one thing.
Yeah, I don't never copy nobody. I'm never like, oh, I'm gonna see them do that. Nah, I'm trying to create some original. That's how we kind of get ahead. And it just take a lot of thinking. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I smoke a lot of weed doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what helped my creative process. I sit down, smoke, think of things, do whatever. And you really just gotta make sure you get the venue situation together. Tickets really depend on the hype of it. Because you can do free tickets, you can do cheap tickets. If you know it's hype and you know everybody wanna go, but you can't fit everybody, you gotta raise the price a little bit to cut some people off. That all really depends on the type of event you're doing. But as we get repetitive, doing the same thing, create a thing, get venues, and execute.
So like, how do you pick the venues? Like, how do you
It depends on what you're doing. Like if I know I'm gonna do a gym jam type of event, I need a gym jam type of venue. I don't need no crazy club scene where it be booths and all that. I just need somewhere I can put a lot of people. I'm doing some club where I know I need some booths, sections. You gotta cater to the event. That's about it. And the spacing too, cause like I said, if you know you got a big event, you don't want to go for them club with no 200 people. You need big club, 1,000 people, 2,000 people.
Okay, so what do you feel like personally is hard, like, about promoting? Like, what do you think is hard about, like, promoting?
People who don't know how to act, cause it'll kill a lifetime worth of what you work for. Like people fighting and shooting. All it takes is one crazy incident. Like Aggie Fest, we had some crazy stuff going on, and it kind of messed up Blind Tiger. You know, like people was out there shooting in the parking lot. 2 people got hit, just on some crazy stuff. And so that's club don't want to do no more events like that right now. And that's been Blind Tiger been like a 4-year to make a relationship. People don't even know, just going wild out, you mess it up. And it's like that everywhere, whether you go North Carolina, Atlanta, Miami, it's like that everywhere. It take spring break, we had the same thing happen. People
In Miami?
Yeah, like one of our last parties, week 2, we had some people get to fight in the club, left, and they started shooting outside, and I think one of the groups shot the other group and stuff, but that venue was like our most profitable venue. And I want to do more events. And it's like, you can't do nothing about it. You gotta move on. Because the venue gonna keep getting their money. They gonna do all type of events, just not black events, not events with us. They gonna do anything else because they know if we do it with them, they gonna fight, they gonna shoot. And it don't be like that. It's rare. Like I said, Blind Tiger, I had 1 incident, 2 incidents in 4 years. It's rare, but it only take 1 time.
So is y'all events, because I know here, it'd be like, is it the kids or is it just like people that's just fun wherever
The
y'all?
locals. That's who it always be. I've never seen like the college students or not even college students from other cities. I've never seen them really wild out. It'd be people that's local to that area you doing it. So whether they be Winston locals, Greensboro locals. The Miami one wasn't locals, but it was people that was not spring break college
That wasn't
kids.
partying.
Yeah, they just deal with other people. And they mess up everything. Like that.
So do you feel like you can change that? Because like, I know it annoys y'all, but it annoys the people as well. Because it's just like certain parties happen every year, and some of them is really fun.
Yeah, I mean it's only a few things you can do to adjust it. You can't really never change it because you never really know. But the people that you know is known for stuff like that. Like the people that was involved in one of the last incidents, I don't know them like it's gonna be close, but I know their faces and I know the type of time they will be on if it come down to it. You gotta deny them entry. Some events where you know you want to keep it college oriented, college ID only, and just little stuff like that. That's really all you can do. Because other than that, you never know who gonna act up. Anybody can act up.
Anybody, because the students can fight too.
Yeah, students can do the same thing. Just because they don't, they still can do it. They do it sometimes. The other stuff, just not my stuff like that.
Okay, so you collaborate with like other teams? Like, how does that work?
I'm about to stop. For real, I'm about to stop. I'm about to stop doing parties with everybody else extra. My partner, DJ K Grader, that's my partner. Like party wise, that's my business partner. We do everything together, 50-50 when it comes to percentages of the party. Whatever we get, we split it up 50-50. And other than that, I do stuff if it look right. Like if it's in somebody else's city, I collab with the head promoter over there. If it's right, it's a deal right. But if it's not nothing on that, I'm not about to be part of nobody else like in the area, because it don't be no point in. I'm not even gonna say it's not a lot of major good promoters, but it's just everybody be in their own lane, and it's best how it is. Everybody in their own lane. You just gotta create your own lane and just vibe, and then whenever it's time to mesh, you mesh. Certain few rare instances, but not a lot. They was like, it was over capacity outside. It was outside.
What month was this?
Was it Aggie? I think it was that Aggie Fest, that first Aggie Fest after COVID. So April.
Outside? They had a restriction outside.
Yeah.
They was a little lenient with the outdoor.
They smoked me with a $10,000 fine. Said it was over capacity outside. Because we went crazy. It made the news and everything, the day party we did. It was a car meet. We did a car meet in front of the studio in Blantyre game. It was just crazy.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know what y'all talking about now.
Yeah.
That was they upset people ain't had a mask on or
They said over capacity.
They say like outdoors it's like super transmission.
Yeah, they was smoking. That was like right before they really started getting a little less lenient, like less heavy on the restrictions. That was like right before, because really after that, I got the fine. The next month they opened the city wide open. So it was like,
Yeah, they got open fast.
yeah, it's like it's crazy, but I still got that fine.
So speaking of Aggie Fest, so you said your favorite party was. You have any other favorites?
The pajama party, I liked it. That was good. Everybody seemed to always enjoy themselves in the pajamas.
Yeah, I saw people was actually wearing pajamas. Y'all required pajamas, didn't y'all?
But we always promote it like that, and then we'll switch it up like the last day. But like, you don't gotta have them. But if you don't have pajamas, we definitely charge you more. So.
I mean, yeah, I was like, they actually wearing pajamas.
Yeah, people love playing with the things.
Yeah, it was really fun. So speaking of Aggie Fest, so you heard everything going on. I know you heard everything going on.
What, with ramfest?
Yeah, they was sneaking out.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. I ain't
How
see
did
that.
you feel about that?
That's crazy.
Was you like, bro, like, are you serious?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Cause some people really is serious on like, even now some people come to the party and not take their mask off the whole time. It's like, you can't even, if you know you already got it, why are you going to expose people like that? That's crazy. And people do that, it's very disrespectful.
Yeah, personally, like, I'll keep it on. Like, if I'm not near people, if people not in my face, I'll take it off. But if I'm in their face, then I keep it on.
Yeah. See, I don't even wear it as much now. I trust in my vaccine. I've been vaccinated, so I try.
You got a booster?
Yeah, I got a booster too.
I heard we gotta get another one.
I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna just listen to them. I'm gonna just trust them for now until they let me down. I haven't had it since. Well, I was crazy. I got it like a month after I got the vaccine. That's the first time I had it, but I haven't had it since.
It wasn't bad. Was it bad or?
Yes, it was terrible. It was terrible. I was dying for like 7-8 days. I think I lost like 20 pounds. I was dying. It was terrible. But I ain't never felt no way after that.
Okay, you said after both shots or?
Yeah, after both shots. Both shots and one booster.
Okay.
I ain't feel no way after the second shot though, because when I got it the first time, it was the in-between period of before my second shot. I had no.
Oh, so you wasn't fully?
Yeah.
Okay. So you said you had another time too?
Nah, I only had it one time. I only had it at one time.
Okay, good. You know, some people learn it less.
Yeah, I only had it at one time.
So what, like, if you had to come up with an event, like, something that you just think would be big, like, what would it be? Like, something you feel like would just blow everybody else out of the water?
I want to do young boy when he get off house arrest, if he get off house arrest.
So a party or like
Concert.
a concert.
Yeah.
So do you wanna venture off more into not just party promoting, but event promoting, like the concerts,
Like Rolling Loud stuff.
yeah, like things like that.
I ain't gonna lie, that should be every like promoter's goals to like, cause that's where the money at. You know what I'm saying? Like, Rolling Loud to do one show and make $200 million from just 3 days.
So you want to do something like that, like locally, or
Whatever.
like how they do it, like Miami?
Yeah, I want to do it everywhere too. But if I could do one a year, I'd be fine with it. If I could do one show, make $200 million, I don't got to do that the rest of the year, and I do it again next year. But if it's like them, it made sense to do it everywhere, and they making a fortune off of it.
Yeah, they mainly do it in like big cities.
They make a fortune.
I feel like we need something like that in Greensboro, but
We be trying to set stuff
it's
up.
just, you know, if they know how to act.
Yeah. That'd be the other thing, man. It's like people know how to act. It kills the city already. Don't be wanting no events in Greensboro, especially like they don't want no big events because they already know what's gonna happen when you do big stuff. So when people don't act right, it make them not want to do it because you got to get all that stuff approved anyway. And you can't do nothing without getting it approved.
So yeah, I feel like yeah, we need to have something like that. People don't be knowing, cause we used to have the Super Jam.
Yeah.
But they got little stuff was always going on during the time we had the Super Jam, so couldn't have nothing like that no more. But I feel like definitely if we had something like that and folk know how to act, or like y'all got good security, then we should be fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Well, yeah, right now I'm gonna try because I want to do it. Like I was gonna do Young Boy before he got locked up, and right before COVID, I was gonna do Young Boy that Ag Fest. Pre-COVID, I was gonna do him. I had the contract and everything, but he didn't got 10 times big number. I want to do him because everybody want to see Young Boy. Everybody. Yeah, that's gonna go crazy. So I gotta do him. I don't even. That's a bit you don't even gotta promote. You just get him to drop on his page and or as part of his tour, snap, sold out, North Carolina, sold out.
So how do you balance like, you know, being party board, entertainment company, club, studio, like how do you balance like all of that?
I still ain't really found the perfect balance for it. I'm still trying to get it together. A lot of my club stuff gets, I don't really do no studio stuff on the weekends. That's really the club time. But I try and dedicate like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to the studio. Really trying Monday, Tuesday, get that planned out. That way I can have Wednesday sort of kind of relax, get my life together. If I want to go out and do something Wednesday, Thursday, then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I just dedicate straight parties. Cause that's the only time I really do parties anyway. And that's just like Aggie Fest or G Hub. I just do Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays.
Okay, so you have a studio. So studio, like, are you like trying to manage artists or just like the studio? Or are you trying to venture out in the music?
I want to eventually get into like the labels and stuff. Cause that's what I actually started doing. I had a label first, but it really wasn't. I wasn't getting no traction with it. So I kind of was trying to figure out how do I get my name bigger in the music. And I was told to do a studio. I was talking to some guys in Atlanta. They do some big little label up there. And I was told to do a studio. So I started that, and eventually once I get that perfect how I want to, because it's still kinks and everything I do, but once I get it perfect, I want to start managing artists. Because I have like 3 or 4 friends that rap. It's like good, they real good.
Oh, shout them out. Shout them out.
I skipped to my Lou, my boy MJ, he ain't really started, he got a lot of music, but he ain't did it socially yet. Like he ain't put it out there that he really like, I want to be a rapper. I got Molly. I got a lot of people around me to rap. A lot of people. At least 5, 6 that rap that I really want to take and just go crazy with them. Just put them all together and just build a network from here and expand. And then a few more artists around that, and that's it. And I think it'll be good. Turn North Carolina up.
Okay, so last question. So is there any other like business ventures you want to do? Like any other things like besides like music and party that you would want to try?
I wanna go back into restaurants because I used to own 2 restaurants too, before parties. I wanna go back into that, but I kind of think instead of doing just strictly restaurant, I'm gonna make it kind of like hookah lounge restaurant. So that's still kind of part of it. Strip club.
Is it giving brunch vibes?
Yeah, and stuff like that. I brunch every day. Really, you come every day and get brunch. Open for lunch, open dinner, and hookah lounge at night. Every night, open to 3, 4 in the morning.
Okay, so you gonna be partying with us for Ramfest or?
Yeah, I got a party in Wednesday, HBCU Brawl. I'm on that.
Oh, you are on that. Okay. So yeah, you ready for Ramfest too? We be asking everybody about it. So yeah, you ready for Ramfest?
I love Ramfest. I love anything Winston related. It's always just.
I feel like Ramfest better though.
Yeah, it definitely is. Ramfest is definitely a top tier Winston.
I feel like personally, like no shade. I feel like A-Fest brings the crowd.
Yeah.
But I feel like we, like Winston, we bring the energy.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like Auntie, they got their energy, but they can't keep it that long though. We got it all night.
The only reason I feel like it's like that is because it's so much more in Greensboro. Like it's a million things in Greensboro.
Yeah, I've observed that long. Aggie Fest, you be having like 3, 4 events. Everybody trying to figure out which event everybody going to.
Yeah.
And then here we just got like
You got 2 max.
Or a kickback.
Yeah, you got like 2 max, 2 big events max. So it's like I'm either going here, I'm going there, and everybody can be going, it be lit. Like I love Winston.
Yeah, I went to they had an HBC Raw last year, but it was a different promoting team. So I'm definitely looking forward because you know it's my promoting team too. I'm choose crew.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely looking forward to it. I feel like y'all too.
It's gonna be crazy.
Well, that's all we got today, y'all. All right, y'all. This is still episode 7 of Speak On The podcast, and today we have
Erin, also known as Eazy or E.
Okay. Is he want to do that again?
Oh no, it don't matter. We can keep it.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna continue to get into some things. I'm a little biased, but of course we're gonna get into some things. So I am on her promo team. Well, their promo team. It was kind of difficult to get everybody in like one video, but yeah, I'm on her promo team, so yeah, I'm a little biased. So it is what it is. But yeah, we're gonna pretty much just talk about a couple of things, get into it. So what made you become a promoter? Like, what made you just be like, yeah.
Well, I'm a people person, so I like talking to people. My voice is a little hoarse. Oh yeah, hold on, wait, before we begin, can we sponsor today's show by Surtech? Please get your allergy medicine. But no, back to what I was saying though. So when I came to Winston, I was in a marching band, so I'm already, around people.
Oh, Rancy,
Drumline, H2O. We were here before a lot of other people got to campus. So, it's just me being a people person. I joined the promo team first. So this is before Juice Crew.
Who was it? You don't remember?
No, I remember. It was a group called the Elite Group. They're no longer around. Yeah. But yeah, we joined the promo team, me and my friends. And we like, we like to turn up and have fun when we can, like to talk to people. Yeah.
So y'all joined the promo team. So how long was y'all on it? All 4 years?
No. We was on the promo team, I want to say, for like a year and some change. After that, that's when cause like our CEO at the time, he used to be like, hey, I'm gonna give y'all these flyers, go drive to A&T, go to Charlotte, go drive to UNC Charlotte, I'm gonna throw y'all gas money, whoop. And those was false promises, you see what I'm saying? So like, we like, dang, we doing all this work. And then sometimes we had to pay to get in. Didn't even get in free now, so we like, damn. We doing all this work. We can do this shit ourselves. Ooh, that's good. We can do this shit ourselves. So that's what we like. How can we do it, make it like fun and like not, make sure people enjoy the experience and like have a reason to want to promote. So we ain't expecting a lot. We can at least get in free, at least get paid some type of gas money. So that's what we like. Me and my friends. It was me, my best friend Jay, and a few other people. We called it Bros Before Hoes. That was the name of
That was the original?
Not as a promo group though. That was the name of our group chat that we had. So we in there just brainstorming. We like, damn, like we all juiced up. We got the juice. So we like, what can we call ourselves? Like, Juice Crew with a K. Because at the time, it was another Juice Crew forming in Greensboro. But they Juice Crew with the C. Not the same. No shade to them, respect to them. We just not the same. So yeah, we started that. We like, we can offer opportunities to where like the people on our team can get in parties free. They can also have opportunities to make money. Like it's hard to like pay, like, oh, every party we do, let's pay people because doing events is very expensive. Very, very expensive. Like, and being a student and being in the band, I couldn't really work like that. So we literally started from doing house parties. And it grew and got bigger. And yeah, that's how Juice Crew came about.
Okay. I like that. So originally, was it hard like when y'all first like started? Like, was it just a little difficult?
Yes, but no. I would say no because like we already knew a bunch of people. Like I knew a lot of people from the band. So we would like the band at the time had at least 200, 300 people. So, after late night practices and stuff like that, when we could, it's nothing. They send a text message like, hey, this was when Twitter was like booming. Like booming. So we'll make a tweet or something like, hey, slide the DMs, come to the house party, and we'll pack the house out every time. Yeah.
So, with the promoter before, this was before social media had like a big presence, like.
I mean,
Cause you said flyers. You know we don't have flyers.
Right. You're right. Like, and this was way before COVID too. So like, social media was still a big influence, but this was before like promoting became heavy on social media. So like, this was when when we first started out, we used to literally dorm storm and go to different dorms and stuff like that. Cause I started off in Atkins, so then I lived in Rams.
Big ATK.
You know. And I'm nervous, sweating. But yeah, we used to do dorm storms. Different people on the team would stay in different buildings and stuff like that. So we like, you know, get these flyers. You hit that building, y'all hit that building, y'all hit that building, and yeah.
So how did COVID kind of did COVID like really affect y'all like business wise?
Definitely. Yeah, it's a big difference. Like, it was a point in time we really couldn't even do events. We was trying the whole virtual thing, and like, now that I've graduated from Winston-Salem State University, I became very dependent, not as my main source of income, but like that was a big factor in my income. So like, cause not getting a job in my major, you know, quite yet, I'm like, we can't do no parties. It affected my graduation too, cause yeah, my graduation was virtual. But yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Oh, you graduated you was class of 19.
Technically, yeah. I was really supposed to graduate before then, but I kind of had some issues with school, came back and finished.
Okay, so how was it? Was it hard, like, when y'all first got back with parties? Like, was y'all scared? Like,
I wouldn't say we were scared, because we've, like, you can't be scared to take a L. Every L you got to take and turn that into a W, like, with anything in life, you feel me? So, like, a lot of people know DP, shout out DPDMC.
they gotta be a
Oh yeah, for sure. He taught us like everything we pretty much know to this day. Like, when he was coming up, that's when we was coming up at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So like, he told us like, know our worth, can't be scared to take no L. Like, it's a part of doing anything in life for real. And we've done parties where 10 people showed up. So like, after COVID, we thinking back to that. You know, it opened up everybody's like mindset. Like, how can we do this to get these people out and they not be scared? Because, you know, I mean, COVID is still here to this day. You see what I'm saying? But like, right after COVID, it was hard. People were still on the fence about a lot of things. So like, yeah, I mean, it affected it a lot. But like I said, we weren't really scared though, because, yeah, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Other than like, if we put a lot of money into an event, I mean, the worst that could happen is, oh, you might not get your money back. But those are things that we've grown from, that we learned from the past. So yeah.
So did y'all like kind of change any rules like with COVID? Like, was it more?
Yeah. So right after COVID, we were definitely requiring like proof of vaccinations and COVID tests and stuff like that. And at the time, the school was doing it, so we would just be like, okay, bring your RAM card, make sure it matched with the little, you know, negative test or whatever like that. It was a time where we had to do parties where face masks were required, temperatures were checked, you know, stuff like that. Simply because your consumers are a big part of like, you know, if you're marketing technically something, you want your people to feel safe and be able to want to come back as well as remember that party. So, yeah.
Y'all bringing back the temperature test.
Yeah, definitely. Especially after Aggie Fest. Cause I heard a lot of people was sneaking out of quarantine dorms. Yeah, that's crazy.
So, let's see. So, okay, you went over house. So, what do you enjoy the most about, you know, party promoter, you know?
What do I enjoy the most? The networking. I met so many people. And then, like, the people on my team, like they get to meet a lot of other people as well. They get to learn. So I mean, you got people that want to do lash businesses or start their own merch or start their own podcast, like, you know, and it's definitely the networking. And because I might know somebody from 4 or 5 years ago that may, you know, be good for another person to meet that just got on my team, something like that.
Okay, so you said when you started a team, basically you were saying you didn't want it to feel like a job or like another
Yeah,
job.
nah. It's definitely like free will, cause like I don't want it to feel like no job, cause I mean, yeah. If it's a job, it ain't really fair, cause don't nobody work for free. Even with the promo stuff, like technically the compensation right now is getting in the parties for free. Yeah, because like a lot of people don't understand, like every free body into an event is money lost. Because like if we let 10 people in free and tickets are $10, you know, that'll add up. It's a group of 10 right here.
That's $100.
You know what I'm saying? It's a group of 10 right here from the promo. It's a group of 10 that the host might got, a group of 10 that the DJ might got. If it's 5 groups of 10, you know, that's a lot of, you know.
But I have to say, I do like that about y'all. Like, it don't feel like we like working no job.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Like, y'all make sure we're good, comfortable, and safe and everything. That's the one thing I appreciate. Like, y'all make sure that we're safe and everything. Because, you know, there's been certain times when stuff be happening.
Definitely.
And y'all be making sure we okay. And then, yeah, like, we do get, like, benefits and stuff. But, yeah, it definitely doesn't feel like another job. It's actually kind of, like, fun to do. And I was surprised at that because I've never been on the promo team.
Okay. So what's your favorite part about it? Let me ask you that.
I have to say, like, yeah, it was networking too. And I have to say, like, y'all kind of did get me outside. You know, freshman year, I had something going on freshman year, so I really couldn't party like that anyway. But y'all kind of got me out to party more, because I was kind of a little nervous.
Oh, yeah, they don't
You know, because I really did not want to catch COVID. I did really not want to catch COVID. Like, I still like that.
Yeah.
But I was a little nervous with actually when I started going to parties. I was like, wow, this is actually like fun. Like, so I have to say, like, the networking too, because you meet other people. Like, even in a group chat, like, you meet other people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you see each other on campus. Like, I do like the networking too, and it doesn't feel like a job. Like, it's just, I actually like posting the little flyers and coming up with captions and stuff to say. Like, I really like stuff like that because my major is sports management.
Okay.
And I know I want to be an agent, so part of that I have to like market and promote. So it's just kind of giving me a test run.
For sure.
So that's kind of what I like about it too, because I'm trying to learn how to sell myself, and selling events is helping with
definitely
learning how to sell myself. So that's
I'm persuading people to.
Yeah, I'm still working on it. I'm still working on it. I'm still learning more about myself to sell.
Facts.
Well, that's what I really like about it, because it's like promoting an event is like selling yourself. You're trying to sell, you know, the event. So with Righteous, we talked about like collaborations. So y'all collaborated with other teams. So has that been like, I asked him, was it kind of difficult, or it's actually been pretty good so far?
It's been good so far, because, I mean, let me first start off saying, but like, a lot of people think like, oh, we collab with this group, it'll do this or this and that. Like, every business opportunity isn't a good opportunity. So it's been times where we've been presented with collaborations that we turned down, because only off the simple fact of like reputation. And if we do an event with, let's say it's a group from like Florida or something like that, and they're known for sex trafficking or something like that, something crazy like that, that's not a good person to collab with. You see what I'm saying? That's kind of off topic, but you see where I'm coming from, though, right? Like, first of all, people will be like looking like, okay, we don't want to go to that party, and like, are y'all supporting that type of deal? You know? Like, so yeah, but I mean, overall, collaborating has been pretty easy. It can be complicated depending on like, because when you collab with people, I mean, sometimes certain people want a lot of money, but in order to make a lot of money, any money, you gotta have money to make money, if that makes sense. So like, some people want a promotional flat. That's understandable. You and your team can promote and get this amount. Or some people might be like, hey, we want 10, 15, 20, 25%, something like that. But you gotta also take into account, you have to have whatever percent you want, you gotta have that percent of bills. So if bills $10,000 and you want 20%, you gotta pay 2 bands, you see what I'm saying? So like, a lot of people don't get that business aspect of it. Yeah, a lot of people don't respect that business aspect of it. And so like, a lot of people, if we say no to a situation or how we want to go about a situation, some people may get offended. Some people may say, nah, Juice Crew, they bullies. You know, it ain't even, you know, we not better than nobody. It don't matter how long anybody been doing anything or how successful they've been. It's been certain promo teams that just started last year and they already bringing celebrities, you know, like taking that into account, like, yeah, it don't really matter, like, but yeah.
So have y'all ever thought about, like, I asked him this question too, so y'all know events like Rolling Loud, like, things like that. Have y'all ever thought about, like, doing something like that?
Definitely.
Or attempted, or it's been just like...
So, me and my business partner, Jay, she's not here right now. That's also my best friend as well. We branched off and tried to do, it's still on and going, but we tried to do music showcases. Because me being a musician, her being a musician, it's kind of like, yeah, we do the parties as well, but some people want to just experience music or get their music out. Like, we can do an event and it's at least 10, 15 people hitting us up like, hey, what we got to do to get this song played or get my song played, you know, like, shit. Like I said, that goes back to that networking part. Like, I'm all about everybody meeting everybody.
That explains the perform, like when y'all have people Thursdays, y'all have somebody perform.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, so
like a music showcase.
Yeah. But we separated that from Juice Crew only because
y'all parties.
Correct.
So y'all just wanted this to be like strictly music, like
music showcases and probably like we're gonna do different stuff with vendor. Well, cause okay, so that part is called Carolina Exclusive with an X. I mean, it's still it's the same thing, but it's like a music side and it's like a party side. So, but yeah. So I mean, that is the goal. We definitely looking. We're trying to build a relationship between minority and the city, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So like, if you go downtown and ask them straight up, like, we done did it before. Like, hey, can we rent this out? Can we rent out this pavilion and do a party? Or can we rent out this field and do a this and that? They gonna say no, cause they see a lot of black people, or they see a lot of young people, or young black people, and they think we inexperienced, don't know what we doing, and they like, nah. That's the first thing they gonna say. So like, that's why it's important that we keep building these relationships. That's why it's important we keep networking. That's why it's important that me being an alumni of Winston-Salem State University, I use my resources. I stay connected with the university and also provide safe and fun events. Because eventually, if they see we can bring out 1,000 people, they won't be too afraid when we try to bring out 10,000 people to, you know, mini Rolling Loud, I guess, or like a big music festival with an after party or something like that. Because we've lost a lot of venues, and that's a big reason on why, like,
yeah, it don't be y'all fault though.
You know, it's people that come behind us that once again don't understand that business aspect of things like that. Because when you renting out somebody else's property, you gotta respect that person. You gotta respect their property. Because if I'm renting out my house on Airbnb and somebody come there, I expect you to treat my property with respect. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So, yeah, just about that. So, I think, like, personally, people don't get, like, yeah, y'all, I feel like because they're a party promoting team, they don't really understand, like, business. And they just think, like, it's not a big deal. But it really affects y'all when, you know, certain things happen at certain places. And that really, because I've seen it personally, that really be upsetting y'all. Like, y'all be mad about that. Y'all not just like, oh, well, we had fun. I mean, yeah, we had fun, but... yeah, we gotta pay.
You feel me? Yeah, and like, That's why recently, we had to separate. So we always keep business and personal separate. So like, that's why people see me more at the door rather than in there partying, because at the end of the day, we drop a deposit on the building and it's $500. I mean, if anything get damaged or if it's throw up in this corner or the toilet's broken and the handle's broken off, we got to pay for that. You see what I'm saying? So
I personally don't see any of y'all in there really.
fact. Yeah.
I see y'all show y'all face.
Yeah.
But
We
y'all.
handling business though, for real, cause like that's very important. That's what we be paying attention to. It's very important who comes in and out your parties. That's why we make sure security is on it, inside and outside.
They be on
Cause at the end of the day, security, we're paying them. That's another bill. You know what I'm saying? And we rather have too many security than not enough, because you gotta think they searching. That's why we don't allow no outside bottles. It don't matter where we at. If we rent in a warehouse or if we rent in a club, it don't matter. Ain't no outside bottles, because you don't know.
From the bar.
You see what I'm saying? Because we don't do that. We gonna sell y'all liquor illegally. We don't do none of that. Because down the road, I think ahead. You see what I'm saying? If I'm trying to open up my own venue in a couple of years, I need to be in good graces with ALE. And that's like the North Carolina alcohol beverage people.
Yes.
For people that don't know. So like, I mean, if I catch a charge for selling liquor illegally, I'm not gonna be able to get my liquor license when I do try to open up a club. You see what I'm saying? So like, so yeah.
So as far as like safety, so like, do y'all feel like anything can? I was asking him too, cause he made me say like be locals. So y'all feel like, you know, anything y'all would do to like change that? Cause personally, I have to say, well, last year I was not really in Winston like that, but
Yeah.
I have to say the block party, that was very, that was very fun.
It was fun.
And we was talking about this morning, we was saying how, just imagine if what happened didn't happen, and how this year would have been.
It was crazy. We weren't expecting that many people. Shout out to Righteous, Damn Right. Shout out to Great Cass City. Shout out to everybody.
It was fun.
Shout out to everybody.
And we was good for the first, like, the whole, because I think the party was from 2 to 6.
Yeah.
I don't exactly remember. We was good from like 2 to 5, like the 5 something. It's just like, y'all feel like anything can like change and like prevent stuff like that from happening, or it's just a.
Yeah, so with that issue right there, I mean, most of our events, like I said, the safety of it is definitely a top priority. So in the future, if we were to do that again, we would definitely, wait, let me rewind, because DP, he made it clear at that specific event, every event we have is rules that are set in place, but it was a lot of rules that were not followed. DP made it clear it needs to be no glass bottles out there. What everybody doing, bringing glass bottles and liquor. We can't stop nobody from drinking at the outside event. That's on y'all. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But for DP to make it clear and be like, hey, no glass bottles, that's a safety precaution that we're trying to. You know what I'm saying? If something were to happen,
Yeah, it's a
you
lot
always
that
gotta
comes
think.
with glass bottles.
Yeah, definitely. So, like I said, with us not knowing it, I can't talk. With us not knowing like what all could happen, we know the possibilities of anything can happen. So, you gotta think when that situation happened and all the running started and people started to fall. People falling on glass, people tripping on glass bottles, but had they listened, that would have been a big issue eliminated.
Are you allowed to tell the rules?
Definitely. DP made a post about it. He made a video, he put it on Twitter, Instagram, yeah, and anything else.
So it was the glass bottles and like what else? Because that's before I was kind of.
Yeah, it was the glass bottles and just people not being on their best behavior. I mean, it was made, anything we do, come on your best behavior. That's always expected, you know? So like, just people acting foolish. I mean, people had outside issues that got brought there. I mean,
Yeah, because I remember when they started fighting, y'all was just like,
yeah, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's not always the locals though, I'm not gonna lie. It was students fighting.
No, the students will fight.
You know what I'm saying?
They won't shoot, but they'll fight.
Right. The students was definitely fighting. So you gotta
y'all was just like
chill, you know, got it under control. And if the locals see that, they're like, oh, this what type of time y'all on. The locals they in a whole different world. They don't understand Greek life. They don't understand student campus life. You see what I'm saying? They don't understand a lot of things. So if they see like, oh, these students on that type of timing, the locals already don't got. I can't say all of them don't got nothing to lose, but most of them don't have nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? Compared to a 4-year university student that got a degree to lose. That, you know what I'm saying? Like if they do something and they risking something. Like gotta think. Some locals don't care. They'll shoot. They'll fight. They'll start different things like that, which most of the time it is the issue. So a lot of times, it's been times where we like made stuff college ID only. I mean, like I said, if we knew that was gonna happen, it would have been a fence. It would have been security. It would have been college ID only. It would have been like security cameras in place or something to like, you know what I'm saying, like hold certain people accountable. We did reach out to the city police before that. They were not in place. They were supposed to be on that street.
They wasn't.
They got there late. They got there late, and then they parked down the street at the DMV. So
yeah, because I didn't see them until I walked outside.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? That's another thing. I mean, sometimes a lot of times 12 want to react when it's too late. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they, like, I wasn't in the block party when they started shooting, but
yeah.
I did observe, like, where everybody was parking at, they was parked over there.
Exactly.
But you couldn't really see nothing in the party. So I can understand what you were saying. Like, they were supposed to be out there, too, just as an extra.
As an extra reinforcement.
Yeah.
Because you got to think, too, like, if I'm attending an event, I mean, and I see a police, I'm not going to do certain things that'll make me get arrested. So that's like a deterrence method. Like, you know what I'm saying? To deter people from actually doing stuff that'll cause an issue or cause an event to get shut down.
And if somebody do something,
you see what I'm saying?
Go ahead and get them out and
bloop.
Keep it kicking.
You know what I'm saying? They could have parked the police car right there, and people would have. I bet you they wouldn't have happened like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they want to pull up after the fact. Who's over this event? Who's doing this and that? And then once everybody gone, you know what I'm saying? Like it was only 3-4 people to help clean up, and that shit took 2 days.
Everybody lives like
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that wanted to be by the DJ, everybody that wanted to be seen front and center, and this go for every event. I'm sick of it. I'm fed up for real. You know what I'm saying? Like it be all these events where people want to get in free. They want to be in the DJ booth. I'm not no DJ, and I be getting irritated. So I know the DJs and the hosts be getting irritated. You see what I'm saying? They want this VIP experience. Mm-hmm. But what did you do to contribute to this event? What are you going to do after the event to help us? You see what I'm saying? Are you going to help us clean up? Are you going to help us make sure everybody get to their car safely? They don't care about that. Everybody just go.
Yeah, personally, my dad doesn't do parties, but like personally, beats like standing up there with him. It's not really like that great. Like
right, people I don't know, bro. I don't know why people. I don't know.
Because most of the time they're not really paying attention to everybody standing on the outside of them because like in the headphones, I don't know if y'all know this, but in the headphones they listening to the other song and they try to mix it in correctly.
Exactly.
So they're not really paying attention to you.
Right.
So it's kind of like it's not really, but I can understand that. Now I can understand why.
Yeah.
Y'all be like if you're not a party promoter.
Yeah, you're not. You know, if you're not a promoter, if you're not a part of helping put the event together, period. Why should you get in free? Why should you get this VIP treatment? And you, like I said, you're not helping us afterwards. You're not picking up no trash.
I didn't even know I could stand on stage.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that.
But see, that's another thing that we still slowly getting back right. Like after COVID too.
I just felt like it was edited because at a party I've only stood on a stage on one party. I don't even know how I was on stage. That's before I got like into anything. But I didn't even know I could stand on the stage like anyway. Y'all was like we could stand. I was like I can stand on the stage.
You feel me? Cause guess what? Y'all contribute towards the event. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. Some events. I think it was a couple of events y'all sold tickets for. Y'all helped. You know what I'm saying? And that was, you know, like I mentioned earlier, money opportunity. So yeah.
Oh, yeah, you know, we're making money, right?
You did. You know the vibes.
So, personally, okay, so I asked, so
with coming up with these events, how is everything from plan A to plan B? Like, how do y'all come up with these themes? Like, how do y'all make sure everything is executed, the vision is executed correctly? Like,
So, a lot of things is stuff that we've done in the past. We trendsetters for real. I'm letting that be known. We are trendsetters. I'm telling you. Fresh meat, for example. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna stand on it. Juice Crew is definitely the first promo team to ever do a all freshman event. Juice Crew was also the first promo team as well to also ever do an event where no freshmen were allowed.
yeah, I heard those events was fun. I had a ticket, but I couldn't get no ride. I heard it was really fun.
You know what I'm saying? DP, I mean, shout out to him again because he helps with a lot of things as well. Also, when I was on campus, I was on CLMC. So, like, Campus Life and Marketing Committee, okay, it's like, you know, we got these themes for certain events on campus. How can we, like, so CLMC stuff, I would, like, bring that to Juice Crew, and I would bring a lot of Juice Crew stuff to CLMC. So it's like, damn, like, what can we do to intrigue people and make them want to come out and be like, ooh, I gotta go to this party. So, like, when we planning it, we like, okay, what's an attention grabber? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We also take originality into account.
You gotta be unique.
Yeah, very. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we will definitely take recommendations and stuff from our promo team because, yeah.
And I like that as well. Because a lot of, I can say some things I've done, they didn't really, like, care about the opinions of the people that wasn't on the executive, the e-board.
Yeah.
So I kind of like that, how y'all asked us, like, certain ideas and stuff. Because it's like, y'all pretty much know we are the students, too. And we talk to other students.
Yeah.
So it's just like, the suggestions can come flowing in from everybody else.
Shout out to Cream, too. She a part of our executive board.
Yeah, she does a good job.
Yeah, she do what she need. She do what she need to do. She does what needs to be done.
Yes, I like that. It's like how y'all take our, like, opinion.
Yeah, for sure. We like I know when my voice ain't being heard, I get offended. So, like, and that was another issue back when I was on a promo team. I would give all these suggestions or just, I would simply want to be heard. And it was either getting swept under the rug or just being ignored, and that don't feel good.
Yeah, speaking of, I've had a lot of music requests that I have to give y'all for this
That's with the DJ though.
Wednesday.
That's with the DJ though. You know, I'll be giving them music requests too. I'm gonna tell them
Everybody be like, yeah, I'm gonna send you something else, you know? Yeah, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. But the DJ though.
But I do have to say for ramfest, I do have to say, like, y'all events really were attention grabbers because it was y'all events.
Our events.
Oh yes, our events. Excuse me. I'm used to saying y'all, everybody else. Our events were definitely attention grabbers because I had never heard, like, you know, I'm from Greensboro. So, you know, I do follow some of, like, the promo teams in, like, Greensboro.
Mm-hmm.
And I be seeing stuff, but, like, I can definitely say, like, our stuff, I was definitely like, yeah, like, I never heard of that, like, the thing before. Like, for example, the cookout, I really ain't seen other cookouts.
Right.
Like, most of the time they'll have it at a park, but it don't be no food or nothing.
Or either they'll just stand around like in Aggie Fest.
Yes, we'll get on that later.
Our cookouts be lit, and you actually eat good food. And I know because I be cooking sometimes. I don't be on the grill. I'll be on the grill at home, but at the cookouts, I make the greens.
And y'all let some of the students, y'all also have some of the students that have businesses on campuses, on this campus, cook.
Yep.
Just like, I know Cream's Cookout wasn't necessarily a Juice Crew event, but she did reach out to like 3 students here that cook frequently.
Mike,
Mike's doing I've never had Mike's food before.
It's good.
I'm a little
excited.
Shout out Mike. He was in the last video. I'm definitely excited about that. I can say that one. Also the LDOT party. Mm-hmm. Y'all definitely have done like parties with groups and stuff, but I definitely can say that was an attention grabber too, because I haven't seen no alphas, you know, in any other like no alphas specifically have an alpha party.
Yeah, facts.
So I feel like that was gonna be the best one.
I think so. And I ain't gonna say I don't know. I don't know, yeah, but my business partner Vonnie, shout out to Vonnie as well. He's an alpha. So yeah.
My money is on L-Dog.
The L-Dog.
L-Dog and the cookie.
Okay, you're right. I do think L-Dog is gonna be, yeah.
I feel like, I do feel like pretty now. I do feel like the Darty, I do definitely feel like the Darty is gonna be, because everybody, all the older kids looking forward to that.
Yeah, 21 up.
So I feel like that one, pretty nasty. I feel like that one's gonna be a movie. All the parties
All of them
gonna be
gonna be lit. So shout out to all the Greeks. All the parties finna be crazy. But
yeah, my
I think L-Dog gonna be the one.
And I do think pretty nasty too. I only feel like because y'all did have cute and like couple parties, but it wasn't together.
Yeah.
So I definitely, and it's like other schools be coming to. I think people be forgetting that aspect too. Other schools come, and it's like, other schools have different cultures than ours.
Right.
Like for example, PWIs, they still have like D9, but it's not like our culture.
Right.
So
yeah, the PWIs aren't quite as seasoned. Ain't nothing against them though. I mean, I got accepted to a PWI, but I just decided to come to the loudest HBCU.
Yes, and we're gonna get our name. Well, I mean, we still had our name, but we're still gonna show y'all, So yeah, like I told Righteous, I said I do feel like ramfest, like AgFest brings the crowd. Cause I'm like Greensboro. I mean, I live in Greensboro, so to me, I'm like Greensboro really not that big.
Yeah.
But you got 4 or 5 events going on at one time.
Yeah.
You gotta text people, cause I know from my experience for AgFest, I had to text my friends like, where y'all going? Like, where I need to go.
And that's what I miss in Winston. Niggas be scared to go against us. They like, oh, Juice Crew and DP, they teaming up. They some bullies. We ain't gonna go against them. I mean, we miss the competition.
I mean, yeah, I feel like most people was gonna come because it's like the students, we're familiar with him.
Yeah.
So it's like anywhere DP is, we're gonna be. And then sometimes you go places and he be there. Yeah. And you don't even know. For example, that day party last weekend. I was like, is that DP? I don't know.
Cause we all locked in, like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not just all constricted here in Winston. You know what I'm saying? We done been to Miami. We done did parties everywhere for real, and as long as business is done efficiently, and we gonna see us at different places and stuff like that.
Yeah, I definitely feel like ramfest is gonna be like I told him. We bring the energy.
Big energy. Crowd. Big energy.
We got the energy. Like that cookout. I know the cookout is gonna be
crazy.
And
it's about to be. I'm ready. I done took off all week. I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready for the cookout. Like, are y'all really like sticking to the 2000s like theme?
Yeah,
I'm definitely
dressed up like that too. Shit. Also, that too. That's another thing too. That ATL 2000s and DP brought it out the bag. Oh yeah, for sure. DP brought it out the bag. DP brought out a no cell phone party. It's been done in Greensboro too. Well, I can't remember who did it first, but
it was a no cell phone party.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was. I'm not exactly sure. I think that was maximum capacity.
I think so.
Was it maximum capacity?
You said maximum capacity?
I think it was. You know they had a pajama. It was a pajama party thing. Ours was just a regular after party. Theirs was a pajama thing. I think it was that party.
Oh, you talking about their party being called maximum capacity?
Yeah, it's called maximum capacity too. It was a pajama party though. When they have maximum capacity, it's pajamas.
Gotcha.
But I think it was that one. I'm not sure if it was that one. I remember something there at Aggie Fest was no cell phone. Wait a minute, it wasn't that one. It was another party.
I think I know what you're talking about.
But I've never been to no cell phones, so I'm kind of I'm a little nervous.
It's lit.
Cause I don't have my phone, but I do feel like it's better because we're not gonna be looking at our phones.
You feel me? Everybody not gonna be.
And you're forced to kind of socialize.
Exactly. And then look.
Hard to get on. Okay, so next question. So, what made you venture out into other business endeavors?
Just based off the simple fact that it's never no such thing as too much money. And I don't want to be like, I'm the type of person, like if I'm at a job, I don't want to just be stuck doing one thing. So like, if I'm doing different businesses, I mean, yeah. Plus, my mama recommended it. She was like, "Hey, why don't you get into this?" And it's more businesses to come as well.
Yeah, people are telling me to make this kind of a business adventure a little bit.
Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't. You might as well keep it going.
I'm trying,
You might get sponsored by YouTube or something.
Yeah, it's been kind of, cause like I'm not working right now. I only work when I'm here at school. I focus strictly on my academics. But when I work, I want to work and make some money. So when I'm at home for the summer, I rather
stack it up.
I rather get them hours. I rather work. I don't like working full time, but most jobs I worked at, they'll give me a good 4-5 days out the week, and it'll still be a decent amount of hours. So that's kind of how I stack my bread up. But it's kind of been hard because I'm not working. So hence the camera. I had to rent the camera from the school. The microphone issues, the editing software, like things like that.
Well, that means shit. Should work some doors. Some doors.
Oh yeah, you know, I'm looking out. I'm looking out.
Cause we definitely can work the door. Shit, that could be
many jobs. Just let me know.
Sure, I got you.
So you know,
you free tonight? You free tonight?
Mhm.
So yeah, just come to pull up tonight, and we gonna like run you through shit. Cause like next week I want to throw you out in the field. Cause ramfest crazy. Yeah, you know.
Oh, so Too Lit. Oh, yeah. I've been meaning to ask about that. So Thursday next week is gonna be Too Lit Thursday. It's just gonna be ramfest edition. Yeah, chef's kiss. So next question. So what do you feel has been hard about promoting?
What has been hard? Public slander. We've had to rebrand before. Like we got 2 logos. We use one now, but we started off with a logo, and we just felt like that logo was attached to the past. That makes sense. So like, it's been a few like when we originally started. The only 3 people that's left from the originators is me, Jay, and Vonnie. Us 3. When we had 2 old business partners, shout out to Nana, OTE, and this other guy named CJ. I don't know from back home. They live in Winston-Salem right now as well. Nana got a workout business. Y'all should tap in with that too. But like for example, he ventured off and did his own thing with the fitness, OTE fitness, and they're not here to this day, but it's, you know, it's still respect Nana Hill. We collabed with them, I think, for the first College Thursdays last semester. It wasn't called Too Lit Thursdays. It was called, I forgot what it was called. But it was that sequel, that small club.
So Platinum's bigger than...
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was going on. What you asked me again?
I said like, what you said hard about, you said what was hard about promoting.
Oh yeah, public slander. Okay, so
public
like
slander. Somebody get mad, something happened and somebody get mad.
Yeah, like, mind you, I don't care what people say. It's not gonna knock me off, you know what I'm saying? Knock me off my path and what I got planned and where I'm headed. But like public slander is a lot to deal with because
it's tarnishing.
Yeah, like you trying to tarnish my brand or like, you know what I'm saying? You doing sometimes like previous business partners we ain't see eye to eye, you see what I'm saying? So you doing stuff to hurt my brand and it's selfish because you want to think about yourself, you know what I'm saying? But you don't give a fuck about me or my brand, you know what I'm saying? Or like that's public slander has been a big thing. What else?
So some people from the original have they started their own
promo?
Yeah, own teams.
No. They just like, they definitely apply what we all learned together though to their own businesses.
Okay, because I think people be getting y'all Juice Crew
mixed up. Now as far as Brett, he wasn't an originator, but he was a part of the business. He does have his own promo,
but he still
situation going on.
Still will come to y'all stuff, come to our stuff though.
Yeah,
he still supports.
Yeah.
But I do understand what you're saying with like business cause certainly like I've been in certain clubs and stuff and I've taken certain things I learned in that club and applied it to myself, because I do feel like a lot of people don't know how to be a real leader.
Facts, like
I feel like people take it, you know, to their head a little bit too much, and they don't really care about the people that are working under you.
yeah.
And that's the aspect that I don't like, because I've had certain instances where I had to be a leader, and I had a hard time. I told the person I didn't want to do it because I'm not mean. I was like, I'm not mean. I'm not really. I don't like yelling. I'm not stern. Like, but she's like, I feel like you'll be a good leader. And then eventually I saw how, which is kind of applying to this podcast stuff now, because I'm running it.
Facts.
Even though I do kind of need to be a little bit more stern with stuff, but
like, shut up, stop talking. I'm talking right now.
that's another thing I've been struggling with this podcast. It's mainly been like, I feel like a respecting, because I feel like a lot of people don't understand because it's me. Like, I know I'm Chelsea, I'm goofy and all that type of stuff, but I'm like, when it comes to my podcast, I'm trying to be professional. Like, this is not something that I'm trying to play with. Like, we posted on YouTube. Like I said, I decorated my whole channel. I do all the graphic designing, everything like that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we're trying to be professional, because I'm like, you never know who's watching your videos.
That's a fact.
And also with the guests, like, one thing I appreciate about y'all, because y'all's video was supposed to be like a week or so ago, but I appreciated that y'all reached out to me and was like, can we reschedule or do another day?
Yeah, for sure.
It has been some people that just won't show up and won't say anything.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
they're not respecting
you're not respecting my time. We're trying to be professional. So can you at least say, like, you know, I'm not going to be able to come, you know, but I did have one video, one person, he didn't show up, but he sent somebody else in his place. Okay. And he made sure to have him tell me he couldn't come because he had other endeavors. He would love to do another video, but he sent me just in case.
So if y'all couldn't make it, y'all might as well spin the block. You know what I'm saying?
That's all I'm saying.
I appreciate this opportunity, because once I graduated, I got the fuck on. I don't be on campus like that.
Yeah, it's a lot of people that were kind of with the podcast at first. But it's like now that they actually see like how it was executed. Yeah. It's just like,
I was nervous.
I wouldn't do that.
I was nervous, shit, for real. I'm like, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I keep trying to tell everybody it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun for sure. I'm in here happy as hell.
So what's some of an event y'all feel like y'all would just blow everybody out the water?
You said what now?
Like event, like if y'all came up with an event. What's something that y'all definitely feel like, okay, let's go like this. So if there was an event that y'all feel like y'all could bring back, a couple events that y'all could bring back to, you know, us listeners to this. I mean, of course other people be there, but it makes be us. What do y'all feel like it would be good, and like what changes would you make to make sure like it don't get taken while I got taken up?
Definitely that block party.
That was such a great. I'm sorry, like that. Everybody was out there.
I'm so dry as hell. No COVID.
Get a test, by the way, for you to ramfest.
I'm trying to think. Block party.
So y'all say basically just with the changes, security.
Cut it out. Woo, yeah, with the security and shit. I would drink some water out of that fountain, but I don't trust it. But I would say the block party. That's the main one. I can't really think of no other ones. It's a lot of venues that I would bring back. A lot of people don't really know about. I mean, because other than that, we still kind of doing the same stuff, maybe like altered versions of it, but yeah. The block party was it, for real.
What's something new that y'all feel like, you know, that y'all, if y'all have, it just would be without telling, because, you know, we don't want nobody taking our ideas.
You know, we don't want that.
Oh, for a minute I thought you were about to say the screen tour. I was like, not screen
Oh,
tour.
no. Definitely. I would say, like, my eyes go itching. Some celebrity events. I mean, even if it's not an artist, it could be a big influencer, something like that.
I personally would say, like I said, I'm from Greensboro.
Yeah.
So we used to have, like I said, on this we used to have Super Jam.
Okay.
And the Super Jam, you probably remember the Super Jam. The Super Jam would have about like 4 or 5 like rappers. It was from 102 Jams.
I remember.
So Greensboro stopped having it mainly because it was always like some other shit going on.
Facts.
Every time the artist came to town, like I remember when Rick Ross was there, something had happened with him. I personally feel like they should bring that back if we can act right.
Facts.
Like I feel like maybe more security,
Yeah.
including not just at the venue, around the around the artist. I just feel like that would definitely be something that I would want them to bring back.
For sure.
It was definitely bringing out the people.
Definitely. Yeah, that block party didn't have any security. I mean, any block party or picnic that we have had didn't really need security. You feel me? But for Ramfest, it is gonna be security for the cookout that we having.
Cause it was like the block party was fun. Like we actually did good without security.
Yeah.
For the first half.
For sure. I mean, we normally, I mean, those unfortunate events, it's not as common. So a lot of times, if it do happen, we know how to deal with it. I mean, if we find out, or we try to find out where it initiated at, how to avoid it. So if somebody come through and they always fighting or always starting some shit, you're not coming to our events no more. I mean, and that's just like that. There's certain people got shit going on or been issues in the past.
Yeah, I remember.
That cannot come to any Ramfest events.
Yeah, I remember.
And
Did y'all
maybe even
ever figure out who was
homecoming.
fighting in the parking lot?
Yeah. It was a lot of people.
Y'all gonna give them another chance, or y'all just say y'all get?
You don't give them another chance. Cause I mean, and the club wasn't mad at us because it happened off the property.
Yeah, but was the church mad?
Nah, they ain't. Well, they were. I don't know. They ain't say shit to me, but I don't think they was though. They weren't tripping. It was a lot. It was a lot. And I think if anything, shit, everybody was fighting and had something going on. I mean, I don't know why it happened. All I know, bro, that shit just be smart about it. If you gonna fight, bro, like.
I just feel like don't do it at the
You feel me? Like go, like, bro, 5-6 years ago, you could have a meeting spot. Let's fight off campus. I done got into a little tussle on campus in Wilson, but I got banned from Wilson, so I'm like, okay, I can't do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That was before I got suspended from the university, but I don't want to talk about that.
It's like I don't think people be understanding, like, cause usually at like a normal club,
Yeah.
you fight like you're going to jail.
Yeah, facts. And then like normally at clubs people got bouncers, but we cater to college students. So if it's college students getting physically picked up and thrown out, I mean, we ain't got time for all of that.
Oh, that's what bouncers are.
Yeah.
So it be bouncers and security at a real club, or just the bouncers?
Both, sometimes, or sometimes mainly the security, but it depends on the tone they trying to set.
Our security basically bouncers.
Basically, yeah. Because some people have a hands-off method, so they just try to de-escalate the situation. Like when I'm not doing parties, I do security at Onyx and Sharp. So I learn a lot from that as well. Yeah, I'm only 5'2", but I do security, and I beat somebody the fuck up. And I'm a licensed carrier, so yeah. Just throwing it out there.
Definitely, Ramfest is definitely gonna be lit.
Yeah, for sure.
We have a special video on Tuesday. We still trying to, get it secured, but we got a special video coming on Tuesday, so be prepared for that. Some familiar faces, some of y'all faves. Call TM Tuesday for a reason.
You did. Shout out DJ TM. That's my motherfucking nigga right there. TM, I love you, dog.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people that I probably didn't get the person shout out, but don't take offense to it. It's too many people to shout out. Shout out Guap. Shit.
Yeah, shout out all
Shout
of
out
them.
DJ Trails. Like I said, DP, Grady, Vaughn, Righteous, everybody. Shout out to everybody for real. It's love. It's all love over here for real.
But yeah, definitely we have a special video coming Tuesday, and I have to definitely thank you for coming on here again. You know.
Appreciate you.
So yeah, remember to like, comment, subscribe. You know, help us out. You know, we getting up there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank you for